Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Byram, and I am a weird foodie. What I mean by that is, I want to talk about food today, and what I mean by weird foodie is that I love food, but I don't like everything, and I will eat almost everything, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna like it. So here's some of my foods that I like and I don't like. I'll do the don't like first. Spam. That nasty stuff in the can that you have to do the little twisty thing to get it out, and it's all gel filled and ick. And I think about it, and I think about my father, how he used to make Spam sandwiches. He would toast the bread and he would put Miracle Whip or mayonnaise. Miracle Whip, by the way, he would put Miracle Whip or mayonnaise on the sandwich, and then he would have cold, or I don't know if he heated up the Spam. I don't know if it was cold or hot. Both of them sound gross. And put that Spam on that sandwich and chowed down. Horrors. I hate Spam. If there was a nuclear war or something and all we had was Spam, I'd die. I'd die real quick. I cannot eat Spam. Okay, that's enough on Spam. What else do I not like? Let me think a minute. There's not a lot of stuff that I really hate. It's just stuff that I don't care too much for. Like, for instance, mashed potatoes never really did much for me. They're okay. I'll eat them. They'll fill my stomach. But they don't do anything for me. Mashed potatoes and gravy sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Put a nice little take a spoon and put a little dip into the mashed potato lump, and then pour the gravy in. I have no interest in that. I'll eat it, but it doesn't sing to me. Janine Roth says you should eat what sings to you, and if you're hungry, pull a chair up and sit in front of the refrigerator. I love Janine Roth. I haven't read her for years and years and years and years, decades. I need to get back to that. Let's see, what else? I do not like stew, beef stew. I do not like roast. I do not like stringy meat that has those, it's like fibrous looking or something. I don't know how to describe it. I do not like that kind of meat. Sam, I am. I will not eat it. No, no, no. And cornbread and beans. I have to be pretty hungry to eat cornbread and beans, but I will eat them. Now, my dad made cornbread that brought tears to my eyes. How did he do that? He used honey and made it almost like a pudding. It was so soft. And it just was heaven. My dad could make some interesting things in his life, and he was a superb griller of steaks and burgers. His steaks were the best I ever had, and I stopped being interested in going to steakhouses while he was alive. I didn't even bother wanting to go, because I knew I could get better at home. Between my mom and my dad cooking, oh my gosh. Let's see, what else do I not care for? Apple pie. That's another one that's surprising. Apple pie is very boring to me. Now, there are people who have made apple pies that have been very good, like our friend Diane. But, generally speaking, I am not an apple pie eater. It just doesn't do it for me. It's too bland tasting. What else do I not like? Oh, Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip is horrifying. I will not touch it. No, no, no. I think it is absolutely despicable, and it's salad dressing. It's not mayonnaise. And it's just... Ugh. Ugh. That's enough of the ick. Let's talk about the good stuff. Like prime rib, medium to medium rare. Oh. And beef Wellington. Have you ever heard of beef Wellington, or have you had it? It is beef surrounded by a pastry of phyllo dough, and then this mixture in between the phyllo dough and the meat has got chopped up mushrooms in it and other things, and it's very tasty when it's baked. Good stuff. I love seafood. I love good battered seafood with red sauce and tartar sauce. That is so yummy. What else do I like? I like Coke cake. That was my grandmother's recipe. It had walnuts in it and Coca-Cola, and chocolate, and those little mini marshmallows. They kind of like melted into the cake and made it really moist and fabulous. And you put the icing on while the cake was still hot, and it kind of be melty a little bit, and then it would firm up, and it's just exquisite. Then there was this other dessert called the Next Best Thing to Robert Redford that my mother would make. It was incredible. It had whipped cream on the top, a layer of chocolate, and a layer of vanilla pudding, and then it had this layer of cream cheese mixed with sugar, and I think, is it just cream cheese and sugar, or cream cheese, sugar, and whipped topping? And then there was a bottom, which was pecans and flour and butter mixed together and patted down for a crust. God, that was good stuff. I could just eat and eat and eat that. I never make it because of that. Cherry Crisp is good. They stopped making it. They stopped making Jiffy white cake mix in the little blue box. It's about this big. They don't make that anymore. I mean, you can go to Amazon and find it for like 3 boxes for $100 or something, I bet. But you're not going to get it at the store, I don't think, unless they just quit making it here in this area or certain areas. What else do I like? I love shrimp cocktail. I love grilled cheese and tomato soup. I'm not a soup person. That's another thing I'm not crazy about. Soups. But some soups are just too good to be true, and tomato soup is really good with a grilled cheese sandwich made with cheddar cheese. Potato soup, my mother used to make it. I didn't care for it. That was one of the few things that she made that I didn't care for, along with salmon patties. I did not want salmon patties. There are lots of things that are staples for Americans. Hot dogs, I never liked hot dogs. Apple pie, I don't care for that too much. But like I said, I'll eat most of these things, but not the Spam and not the Miracle Whip. And that's enough for now. I've said enough. This is Kathleen Byram, and I'm the author of Conversations with Dawnkey, A Bipolar Journey. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.